In this problem, we have to construct a hexagonal pyramid dimension 25 and height 65 mm long is resting on the base on HP with one of its edges of the base parallel to VP. So we have to construct and make sure one of the edges parallel to VP. So it is cut by a vertical plane at a distance of 8 mm. So to the axis we have to draw one vertical line. First I'll be drawing an XY line here. The thickness I'll be considering that is 0.25 and mentioning XY VP HV. Okay. Now hexagon to be constructed using polygon by center command. So mention the side 6 and then make sure one of the edges has to be parallel here. Okay. And now give the naming for this hexagon. So draw the slant edges, that is by drawing the diagonals we can draw the slant edges here. Here thick lines to be drawn in the pyramid. Now mention the naming. After this we have to draw in projection lines. So drawing the projection lines from these ends. So the axis we should consider 65 mm axis line. Give the dimension 65 from that point. You can see here you have to draw a section plane and it is at a distance of 8 mm. So before that I am drawing the front view of it, front view notations. You can now see here by selecting the axis I will be drawing the section plane by using offset command at a distance of 8 mm. I will make that line as a axis line so that it will cut. So from here we can extend it and we can show the dimension. It is exactly at a distance of 8 mm. You can give the numbers for that cutting section plane. For the top face also I am giving the numbers here, how it is cutting. Okay. So the true length we have it is, because OD it is parallel, slant edge parallel to XY, that is we are getting directly. So now I'm going to split this part and make it thin here. And projecting this point number 2 and 4 on that true length. Okay. Measuring this length using distance between command using 2 points. Okay, can measure this length here. Now we'll be drawing vertical line for a true length. Now I'll be using arc by center command to draw an arc here. Randomly I'll draw by measuring this length and draw an arc here. Now again I have to select this arc by center point, and then I have to cut the arc for a length of 25 mm because base edge it is 25 here. So from that reference end I have to cut 6 arcs here totally because 6 faces in hexagonal pyramid. So totally we can cut 6 arcs here to get the 6 faces. Now we can draw the slant edges for a true length. You can connect it. By zooming in you can join it properly. So draw the base edges here. Okay, now we can show the dimensions and give the naming for this development. So I'll be using the capital letters. Now you can see this section plane, it is cutting in between B and C, that is your first point, and this is having some distance. I am using the split command here to get the distance from B to 1. So this is 20.5. okay, so that means using arc by center command from the B end I'll be cutting it. You can see that the same length we are getting it, 20.5. so go to arc by center command and cut from B to 1, that is 20.5. okay, in the same way we have to cut another arc from F to 5. okay, F to 5 also 20.5. okay, from F to 5 I'm cutting the same length, the radius length, that is 20.5. take radius 20.5 and cut the arc. okay, that is your 1 and 5. okay, point number 2 and 4 having the same length, that is 44.57. so 2 and 4 On the vertical edge C, we have to cut 44.57 to mark the point 2. Okay, now on the point D, it is the dimension we have to consider 22.19 on the vertical edge of D. That is your point number 3. And then on the vertical edge of E here again 44.57 we have to give and cut the arc. Okay, now mention the naming here. So that is point number 2, point number 3 and point number 4. We can join all these points with a straight line. Okay, now that the lower part, okay, so we have to make it thin. So I am using again split command here. Okay, selecting that part, I'll make it as thin. Okay, so you can subscribe for the channel and hit on the bell icon for the latest notifications and share it to the maximum students so that they can be benefited. Thank you for watching the video. Okay, so that completes the problem. If you have any doubts regarding it, you can comment it.